every DF and welcome to episode 4 of Pokemon 101, where I'm going to be teaching you guys how to play the Pokemon TCG, the trading card game. Those of you who've been watching this entire series from episode 1 will remember that in episode 1 I explained to you guys that the TCG, that there's two main things to do once you finish the game. Competitive battling and shiny hunting. I lied, there's also TCG. And today I'll be teaching how to play the TCG. So the TCG, you can win up to £3,000 if you enter a tournament. So you're probably going to want to know how to play so you can get that sweet moolah. But you're going to have to get really good. I recommend if you're doing the TCG to buy a deck. I should have one near me. I'm not prepared for this. Here's one. The Like and Work deck. This is my personal favourite deck. I mean, obviously. And a deck will give you 60 cards, a playmat, damage counters, cards. Well, 60 cards. I already said that. And the rules on how to play. So if this video is really bad, which I'm assuming it's going to be, that can help you. So let's just jump straight into this because I only have 10 minutes to do this. So there are 3 different kinds of Pokemon cards. First of all, Pokemon cards. In it, so these are 2 of the cards that you get in this. Rhyhorn, if you can focus. Focus. Okay, that says basic. That white thing there says basic. And then when Rhyhorn evolves, it evolves into Rhydon. And look, you can like see a little picture of Rhyhorn right there. So that means you have to evolve it. So how you evolve it is, if say we're in a game and I've got Rhyhorn playing, and Rhyhorn's been out for a turn, so I can do, like, even if it's on a bench, I can just go, boop, evolve. But it has to be on the bench for at least 1 turn. Okay, next kind of cards are the EXs and GXs. EXs you're not allowed to use because now GX is a new thing. GX is like really powerful cards, and they have a special move that can only be used once per game. Next up is a rarity. If you look, this will really only work if this focuses. Focus. Focus. Concentrate. So you see, this is the only thing in the game. Come on, focus. Okay, just let me explain this. So if you can see, right there, there's a tiny dot. It looks like a circle, but it's actually a square 10 on a corner. I'm terrible with shapes. And there are 3 kinds. So there's a circle, the square 10 on its corner, which is like a diamond, that's it, diamond. I played Minecraft, what's wrong with me? And stars. So that shows common, uncommon, and a rare. Now if it's, and there's also hollows. And like, as you can see, those sparkles. And those are kind of rare. Next up, the next kind of card are the energy cards. Now there's a bunch of different typings, and energies can be used to power up your moves. As you can see, for this thing, it needs 2 normal energies. Normal energies are kind of a weird case. Normal energies can act as any other energy in the game, and this like fighting, rock, and ground type can act as normal energies as well. So you only need energies to power up your moves. Next up is the trainer cards. There are 3 kinds of trainer cards. These, first up, are the item cards. Cards will allow you to like draw stuff or get Pokemon from a discard pile. Stadium cards will affect the stadium, like say every Pokemon's paralyzed for, like saying there's one that allows you not to get paralyzed for an entire turn. A trainer card will allow you to do stuff like Howl, lets you draw 3 cards. Okay, next up, the layout of the field, what you've been staring at here. As you can see, I've set up a game over there with another deck. The Lunala deck there. So you start with 6. Well, you start by drawing 7 cards. So I'll just go over here quickly. And if none of your cards are basic Pokemon, then you perform what's called a mulligan, where you show all your cards to your opponent. Then this is gonna be hard to do in one hand, but I can do it. Let's do this, guys. Come on. So you put all your cards back. You usually shuffle them back into your deck, but we're not going to do it. We'll just put them at the bottom, and then you draw 7 more cards. And that allows your opponent, I've got exactly 7 cards there, to draw another card and put it into their hand. Usually it's not like that, like usually it's like in their hand. So they draw 7 more cards. Let's just draw 2 that they get a basic. No basic yet, no basic. They may actually have to draw 7 whole cards. Are they going to perform another mulligan? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They have to perform another mulligan. So you get to draw another card. So as you can see, this can give you an early advantage if your opponent doesn't have a mulligan. So that gives you a very good reason to put a bunch of basic Pokemon into your deck, because you don't want to give your opponent an instant head start against you with 8 cards in their hand or 9. Ouch. So we get to draw another card for us. And then, come on, basic. Come on, basic. Okay, we got a basic Stuffle. Thank goodness. So then, you put Stuffle, you put, okay, so I've got an actual list here. That connects like this. So then, you have, prize cards. As you can see, 6 prize cards. So you'll draw from your deck, your deck 6 prize cards, put them in the prize cards section. Every time you knock out an opponent, sorry, I forgot to tell you, HP. Like, HP is right there. This one has 60 HP. If you knock them out to the bottom of their HP, definitely they put in their discard pile. And then you're not allowed to use it anymore unless there's a card that allows you to do that. And as soon as you got every single one of the cards from your prize cards, you win. So, but that can work very terribly if you accidentally put all 6 GXs you have in there. So that can go absolutely horribly for you. So it depends on how you play. Okay, what's next? I'm really sorry that this is not as amazing as you may thought. The deck, 60 cards, as I just told you. Then there's the bench. The bench you can so put Pokemon on. As you can see, I got a bench there, and you can have 4 Pokemon on a bench at a time, and you can put as many Pokemon. Well, usually better if you can put as many Pokemon as you want. But with those 4, and then you can only swap out Pokemon who faint. So say Stuffle destroys Rhyhorn, you can only swap them out from the bench. And you can only evolve Pokemon on the bench or in the field. Okay then. I can't even read my... Okay, active Pokemon can attack when an energy is added to them. So, Esper has Perplexing Eyes. Yeah, I know, this is so great. Look, I had an energy, Perplexing Eyes is normal. So, and Perplexing Eyes allows her to... If her focus is now, I'm going to be so annoyed. Depending on Pokemon's weakness is now Psychic. Weaknesses, I don't think I actually put these in here. I did. So, we'll get on to that in a second. Oh, you get to see my room. Room tour! Yay! So then, your discard pile is where you put Pokemon who's killed. That's kind of obvious. Next up is damage counters. On every deck, which I really recommend you buy if you want to get competitive Pokemon because they're really, really good Pokemon, there you get some of these. First of all, these, which we'll get onto in a second, and then damage counters. This shows how much damage something's done. So like 50 damage, that's 10, or 10 damage, or 100. That's 50 there. I can't find 100 right now, but yeah, like that. So you can put them on. Then this is going well. We can do this. Then special conditions. So if I just move my deck, which so it looks a bit orderly, there's a lot of different special conditions. There's sleep. While asleep, a Pokemon cannot attack or retreat. Between turns, the player flips a coin if heads of the Pokemon wakes up. Also, with every deck, you get a free Pokécoin. I think I lost all 3 of them. But you get a free coin, basically. So asleep, burned. If Pokemon is if the camera can focus, but I'll read this. If Pokemon is burned, put a burn mark on it. This is the burn marker. Between turns, put 2 damage counters on the burned Pokemon. Then flip a coin if the heads of the Pokemon returns to normal. So burn's very good. Confused. If you attack with a confused Pokemon, flip a coin. If tails, attack does nothing and put 3 damage counters on the confused Pokemon. Ouch. Paralyzed. Well, paralyzed Pokemon cannot retreat, attack or retreat. At the end of your turn, your Pokemon returns to normal. Poison. Pokemon poison, put a poison marker on it. So poison markers and fire markers are like on the same side. So poison marker, then fire marker. Between turns, put 1 damage counter on a Pokemon. And you can't actually flip to get rid of it, I'm pretty sure. Oh, would say that. Okay, we're getting to the end. Next up is retreat cost. So every Pokemon has a retreat cost. So this Lycanroc, as you can see here, this section here, you need to have 2 energies on it, and then all your energies will go into the discard pile. It works better with Esper. So I really need to get Esper there because Esper's gonna die. Look, he's taken 50 damage from this Stuffle, not done anything to the Stuffle. Well, not like crushing me. So to retreat, I could put it into my bench. Wait, where's my? I had my. Oh, I put it in the discard pile, and then this energy would have to go here into the discard pile. And every time you use a stadium card, a supporter card, or an item card, it all goes into the discard pile. Next up is types. Every Pokemon has a type, and it's kind of the same here, but it's a difference. So I'd say ×2 or +2. ×2 is that how many damage they took. So basically, if you tell a type's type by the counters there. So Esper is weak to Psychic. I don't have a psychic type in this. I should have a psychic type in this, but say Esper was weak to rock, times 2. So this attack, instead of doing 100 damage, will do 200 damage. So Esper's dead 10 times over. Okay, not 10 times over. But plus 10 would be every attack just adds 10 damage. So plus 10 is a lot better. Finally, discontinue decks. So there are, every time, so there's different kinds of decks. As I'm making this video, the Burning Shadows deck is it. And this other deck is just Sun and Moon Guardians Rising deck. So you're not allowed to use Guardians Rising cards, you're only allowed to use Sun and Moon cards. So there we go. That's the video. That's another episode of Pokemon 101. The next episode, the episode 3, which should have uploaded last week, will be uploading with the finale next week. I'll look at shiny hunting. So thank you all so much for watching this episode of Pokemon 101. I will had a dog-tastic time watching, and hopefully you guys get to play some TCG too. Maybe one day we'll meet in a competition. Have a dog-tastic day, and ODF. Oh, one more thing. If you're online, go to the Pokemon company. You can type in where you live, and it will show you any competitions near you, like this fun competition where you can practice. Have a dog-tastic day, and ODF out.